Today I'm going to model how to multiply a two-digit number by a two-digit number using place value concepts. So when you're multiplying a two-digit number by a two-digit number, or 3 by 3 or 3 by 2, you must first start or begin in the ones place. So for teaching purposes, I'm going to label my places. So also I'm going to label this first row as the ones place, and because we have a digit in the tens place, I'm going to label that the tens place. So we're going to go ahead and multiply normally. Then I'm going to use two different colors so that you can see the difference when I'm multiplying in the tens place and the ones place. So let's go ahead and get started. 2 times 6 is 12. I'm going to regroup that 10. Then I'm going to multiply 8 times 6, which is 48, and one more is 49. After I finish using those digits in the ones place, I mark them out because it just helps me keep track of my numbers. So I'm finished with the ones place. Now I'm going to move on to the tens place. When we multiply using this algorithm, we always put a 0 in the tens place because we all know that anytime you multiply a number by 10, it has a 0. Also, all multiples of 10 end in 0. So a lot of students get confused here. We're going to start with the 2 and then go diagonally across and multiply. So 2 times 4 is 8. There's nothing to regroup, so 8 times 4 equals 32. And then I'm going to add them. 2 and 0 is 2. 9 plus 8, I can make a 10 here. I'm going to take 1 from the 8 and make a 10 with the 9. So that will make 10 plus 7 is 17. Regroup that 10. 4 and 2 is 6, and 1 more is 7. And my answer is 3,772. So now multiplying a three-digit number by a two-digit number. The process is the same, but for some reason students tend to get confused with when this extra digit is added. So what's going to happen is I'm going to use two different colors as well. I'm going to label my rows because I know that I have ones, tens, and hundreds, and I'm going to label this tens. Well, the confusing part is that a lot of you all think that this determines how many digits, how many rows you're going to have. What determines that is the two digits here. Determines whether or not we're going to have ones, tens, or hundreds. So let me go ahead and erase that and go ahead and use another color to get started. So 7 times 8 is 56. Put my 6. I'm going to regroup my 5. Then I'm going to go diagonally across. 6 times 8 is 48, and 5 more is 53. Regroup my 5. Make that 5 a little better. So 3 times 8 is 24, and 5 more is 29. So once I get to the end and there's not another number to multiply, I write my whole digit down, or the whole answer down. So let me switch colors. So I'm going to mark out all of these that I've used. And now I'm going to go in the tens row. So the tens is going to have a 0 in that ones column. Because just like with the 2 by 2 multiplication, we already know that when we multiply any number times 10 is going to end with a 0. So we're going to go diagonally across first. So 7 times 5 is 35. Let me move that off. Regroup our 3. 6 times 5 is 30, and 3 more is 33. Regroup our 3. 3 times 5 is 15, and 3 more is 18. Now I'm going to add 6, 8, 9 and 3 is 12, 8, 9, 10, 11. Regroup. So my answer is 21,286. I hope that you all have enjoyed this video, and I hope that is helpful. Please rewind it and watch it as often as necessary to help you remember the steps to multiplying 2 by 2 digit numbers and 3 by 2 digit numbers. So let me know how this helped you. Leave it in the comments below. Thanks. Have a great evening.